Hello, it's Friday, May 2nd, and this is a PNN pop-up. That's when I jump on for a few minutes to just read on a couple of things. So, the sun came out since earlier. It's a pretty day here. So the time that we're in right now is reminiscent of pre-pandemic, when, I'm not saying a pandemic is coming, not right now anyhow, but pre-pandemic, I just remember feeling like in March of 2020, something's coming. and then it hit, and I'm just referencing all the container ships that are not coming to port. And so we're all, and it's totally Trump made, right? We're all kind of like, okay, it's coming, it's gonna be big, it's gonna be rough, it's gonna be hard on everybody. And it's just, I'm incredulous that, and I know I'm not alone in this, the people voted for him. I mean, I'm not saying that cheating didn't happen, because he even admitted again that he cheated just at that silly, stupid rally the other night in Michigan. And I did pick up that those were paid participants. He's always telling us, oh, the Dems, they have paid participants at their events. Whatever they accuse somebody else of doing is exactly what they are doing and trying to pin it on somebody else. It's part of the evil. So I'm going to pull a few cards about the storm that's approaching unnecessarily. Tell your friends, our economy was the envy of the world under Joe Biden, and now Dumpy is blaming Joe Biden for the criminality of destroying our economy and the world economy through his stupid tariffs. I'm going to read on what's coming. They admitted that they stole the election. How many times did I hear them say it? And even Lavrov in the Kremlin, heard him say it too. So I'm going to pull 3 cards about how it's going to hit us in America. Can you imagine being such a heinous human being that you just wanted to destroy the world, so you did? And then JD's over there trying to just make judges irrelevant. Yeah. Don't forget, if you've been watching me for a while, I foresaw many times, I saw that J.D. Vance was engaged in some really big criminal activity. That's what my psychic impression was, and it is that. There are facts out there now to back that up. People he been fraternizing with. 3 cards about what's going to happen in the next week or two due to these tariffs. I actually saw the tariffs not happening. It's like on again, off again kind of, but right now the container ships are not arriving, so it's really unbelievable. I'm looking over at my calendar that I finally turned to May. And when the sun goes into Gemini, boy, there's a lot going on that day. And then we have a new moon. We have a full moon on the 12th in Scorpio, which is a big, powerful one. And then the new moon is going to be on the 26th, so stay tuned. So 3 cards, what to expect with these tariffs. How is it going to hit us? I actually do pick up on us really helping one another. Like COVID was a rehearsal in a certain way in terms of how we help one another. And I was listening to Kathy, Beale, and Louise. They just posted a show, and we're making reference to when Kamala gave her speech the other night. that she was talking about us taking care of one another and, you know, encircling the vulnerable. I mean, she was talking about the elephants, what the elephants did during the earthquake. They circled the ones that were most vulnerable. That's what I see us doing. And the rally that I was at yesterday kind of gave me evidence of that. It felt like the people that were there would take care of you. We'd take care of one another in that rally. I felt that energy. So what I see is the King of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. I still see somebody who's really strong and powerful in a good way, speaking on our behalf. Speaking, I just feel that there are forces that aren't national. They're not from our country, but I'm actually picking up Canada. That even though we are so kind of, you know, speechless about what's happening here in the United States, Mark Carney, for as much as he's like kind of bashed, like, we used to be friends with America and now we're never going to be friends again, it's never going to be the same. As much as I have seen and borne witness to that, it's not like that Canada hates us. This is, remember, not to make this bad comparison, but the Ukrainians and the Russian people were friends. This is straight out of Putin's playbook. But anyway, I'm picking up Canada here. I'm picking up somebody stepping to the forefront on the international front who's helping us. It gives me the sense of like, this wasn't very effective or successful, but during the pandemic when Dumpy was withholding, I can't believe I'm talking about the pandemic in comparison to the tariffs, but there are a lot of parallels. The owner, or let's see, who was it? Charlie Baker sent the New England Patriots football team airplane over to China for purchasing PPE equipment for the hospitals and for the people. I'm mentioning that because that's the kind of energy that I get with these tariffs. Now, the guides are also telling me, hang on, don't panic. This is a time with these tariffs and these container ships not coming to port. This is a time that the Americans go, whoa, 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 whoa. We're not going to put up with this crap anymore. And it's really strong. It's really powerful. There are a lot of people that will regret having given Dumpy as much leeway as they have, particularly in our Congress. I know a lot of them are sadistic, cruel, criminal-minded people, but they aren't all that. So you're going to see a lot of people regretting having supported Dumpy when they see the pain that they've caused. The Knight of Pentacles, we're going to see so much legal action against Dumpy that I'm kind of like not worried about what's going to happen. I do feel our allies helping us out. We're under attack. This is a coup. Our government has been under attack since the election. I mean, this phase 2. I mean, anyway, I'm going to see you all tonight at 7 Eastern for the Psychic News Network. But I want to answer one more question. And it is about Kamala, and it is about what role she'll be playing, because she's stepping back in. And that King of Swords also made me think of Joe Biden, and I'm not thinking that Joe Biden's going to be on the stage speaking, but I feel like a lot of his influence is working behind the scenes. Kind of like talking to Kamala and, you know, giving his kind of take on what to do. So, 3 cards about what role Kamala is going to play during this really tough time. A private citizen who has as much notoriety as Kamala Harris can step in and do a lot of good. And you and I can step in and do a lot of good too. So let's just keep in mind, it's like she has to do this. It's what she's made of, is justice, is for the people. Kamala Harris for the people. So in the face of these tariffs and these difficulties, what I see is the Seven of Pentacles. That's good. The Prince of Pentacles, which I just got in the other deck. The Ten of Swords. Yes, she's going to see people suffering. But when people are suffering, that's when more people will be listening. And what I keep saying in my head is, it doesn't have to be this way. I keep getting, it doesn't have to be this way. And that might be the message that you hear her saying. So there's that. She's going to be looking at the pain, Kamala Harris. And even though it's a lot of work, that card keeps coming up. It's hard work, but we like hard work. I see her message, just her soft but exceedingly powerful. It's almost like the softer it is, the more powerful the message is, kind of energy. Her presence sort of like precedes her, you know. Her presence speaks volumes. So I see her in the game when we're going through it. Now let's ask this, and then I'll let you go till a little bit later tonight. Will this inconvenience last for a long time? I'm getting it's short-lived. I mean, and if you think about it too, it's like, it's not like we're actually in a pandemic, even though I'm drawing parallels to the pandemic. We just have an effing idiot fascist who works for Putin illegitimately in the White House. All we need to do is turn this around. I mean, I know it might not be easy, but it sure is simple. Get him out and all his criminal mob, he's a mob boss, all his mobsters, and we're good. I love you guys, and I'll see you later on. Please book a reading at psychicannetdion.com. Also, I just want to mention, if you're a member, this is my book, and unfortunately, the only place it's available is on Amazon. You have to type in the whole thing, the 7-Day Key to Living Inspiration and Empowerment, Getting What You Want. And this is from 10 years ago. I wrote it, and it's published, self-published. And I'm going to, for members, be reading from each chapter for about 7 days. And members can just watch my members only videos. And the other course that's available for members that was last month was 40 Days to Releasing Religious Guilt. So check it out, and thank you for being a member. Those of you who are, just make sure you take advantage of that. All right, see you tonight. Namaste.